Is it possible that your gut lining is starving and no amount of probiotics can fix it? In this video, I'll show you a powerful, overlooked way to repair your gut lining without relying on probiotics. Whether you're struggling with bloating, brain fog, constipation, or even anxiety, healing your gut from the inside out could be the game changer you've been missing. My name is Dr. Glenn. And in my 30s, I found out that I was dying, but then discovered how your body, mind, and spirit can work together to heal anything naturally. Now I'm 69 and have also changed thousands of lives. Why probiotics aren't always enough? The microbiome is called our second immune system, but really it's the first. Before food gets to the gut lining, it gets to your microbiome. The microbiome makes enzymes that help process the food, making B vitamins and bulk. In fact, even before food gets to your mouth, the microbiome in the soil are busy making humic acid, which is so complex, it contains the active chemical groups of most drugs without the toxic side effects. It signals the gut lining to seal the space between cells, solving leaky gut issues. Today, we live in a culture that is afraid of soil and bactericidal, so we have become nature deficient. Probiotics and a little humic acid made by soil-based organisms are essential for gut health. And for many, they are enough, but they don't feed the cells of your gut lining. In fact, your gut wall is just one cell thick, and it needs a specific nutrient to stay strong. If you're not supporting that, even the broadest spectrum probiotic won't be enough. So if broad spectrum probiotics and humic acid, like in our Terrain Restore drops, aren't the solution, aren't enough of the solution, what is? Your gut cells need fuel, and it's not carbs. Your gut lining needs glutamine, an amino acid that acts as fuel for the small intestine. Without it, your gut barrier weakens, leading to leaky gut, inflammation, and poor nutrient absorption. Think of glutamine as the energy your gut cells need to stay strong. But it's not just gut symptoms that show up when glutamine is low. Low glutamine causes low GABA, a neurotransmitter, and that causes poor mood and sleep problems. So glutamine is a precursor to GABA, your brain's calming signal. If you're low, you can feel anxious, wired, or unable to sleep. Supporting gut health with glutamine can improve not just digestion, but mood and mental clarity. You can get glutamine from meat, fish, eggs, dairy, and even plant sources like brown rice, cabbage, spinach, nuts, and seeds, but only if you have enough to make proteolytic enzymes for proper digestion. Let's take a step back and review the most common problems with the small intestine lining and some of the natural solutions commonly recommended online. Then I'll add a couple notes on what I find works even better. Number one, food intolerance and food allergies. The common solution is adopt an elimination diet to identify and remove offending foods. Consume a diet rich in whole foods, including organic fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Consider using herbal supplements like turmeric, ginger, and peppermint, which can help alleviate symptoms of food intolerance. And I would add, yes, we use a protein-sparing allergy elimination diet that supplies complete nutrition. That way your cells don't starve just because you're fasting. And then we introduce one food group per day to identify both the immediate and the delayed reactions, because they can take up to 24 hours to show up. So if you add more than one food a day or food group, you're not sure what's causing it. Use a pre-digested protein, so you'll be able to make digestive and cellular enzymes from those aminos that are already broken down into chains of 2 or 3 amino acids where your body can absorb it without having to do any work. So you're giving your digestive tract a rest, but you're supporting it and your cells and making the enzymes they need. Number 2, low digestive secretions like low stomach acid or pancreatic insufficiency. Common solutions offered: consume bitters like dandelion, gentian, or artichoke before meals to stimulate digestive secretions. Consider using betaine hydrochloride, that's a source for hydrochloric acid that your stomach should be making, but might not be, or pancreatic enzymes as supplements to support digestion. Ensure adequate intake of vitamins B and D, which play a role in maintaining digestive function. I have to add here, it's key to understand that if you're going to take hydrochloric acid, if you take it for more than a couple of weeks, your stomach gets dependent on it. You're doing a substitution therapy. It's like hormone therapies. You don't want to do the job for your body, not give it the support and stimulation it needs to get the job done itself. You wind up dependent. So I would suggest our Digeszymes drops. They're homeopathic, so there's no dependency. It's only stimulating the body's natural production, and just a homeopathic dose of enzymes and bitters and other ingredients works well for many people. But if you need more, if you need that actual supplement of the enzymes and hydrochloric acid, we formulated Gastrozyme capsules. And the key is that we combine the bitters with the substitution therapy so you don't become dependent. So you can use it longer than 2 weeks without dependency. So that's very helpful in bringing back the function while giving the body the support it needs to make sure the function's working while you're still stimulating and supporting the healing. Number 3 is leaky gut or increased intestinal permeability. Common solution offered online: reduce consumption of processed foods, sugars, and alcohol. Great ideas, which can damage the intestinal lining. Avoid commercial pork that's loaded with more antibiotics than is prescribed for human medicinal use, and avoid anything that's not organic produce, because glyphosate, Roundup is one of the worst things for the leaky gut. So incorporate gut healing nutrients like L-glutamine, zinc, and collagen found in foods like bone broth or fermented vegetables or grass-fed meats. Probiotic supplements can also help restore gut health. Now, I would add here, make sure you use our terrain restored drops before each meal. And also our microbiome is a very broad spectrum microbiome. We should have thousands of species of microbiome in our gut. And it's the first thing that's lost when we start losing health. Before we have symptoms or disease, the microbiome is in trouble. Number 4, low immune status. 85% of your immune cells live in the small intestine, and they're only one cell layer deep. Beyond that lining layer of one cells, you have your immune system before you even get to the blood to take nutrients to the rest of your body. So common solutions offered: consume a nutrient-dense diet rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to support immune function. Incorporate fermented foods and probiotics to promote a healthy gut microbiome. Consider using herbal immune boosters like astragalus, reishi mushroom, or oregano oil. And I would add here our immune modulation functional formulation. It's a capsule that contains dozens, mostly different herbs that are immune modulators. And that means they strengthen the immune system while reducing inflammation. The immune system makes inflammation to clean out your body. And when it's having a hard time, it makes more inflammation. And when it can't get the job done, that becomes chronic, and that does damage to our tissues. And that's at the root of most chronic degenerative conditions. So immune modulation helps the body get the job done faster, easier, and with less damage to the body, less inflammation, but still dissolving what needs to get out of there. Number 5, sugar intake. Common solution: limit consumption of refined sugars and high glycemic foods, white potatoes, refined starches, white flour, and white rice. Opt for natural low glycemic sweeteners like stevia and erythritol. Consume fiber-rich foods to support healthy blood sugar levels and maintain intestinal health. And I would add here, glucose tolerance is a formulation that's super helpful, designed to improve your glucose balance. You can take it regularly if you have a chronic issue, or if somebody who has cravings and low blood sugar attacks, that's something that can be a clue. It's like, oh, I'm feeling it, I better take a glucose tolerance. So see you next time. Aloha.